All right, hello everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to the Farewell Graduation campaign. So let's start with the bad news. I announced it already in the community tab. Something was going on where I couldn't get Hearts of Iron 4 to open in Steam. It was some sort of specific problem with Hearts of Iron 4 because I was able to open up other Steam games, and so I was troubleshooting it, and. Yeah, basically somewhere, I guess because it was essentially, it's like, well, got to turn it off and back on again. Essentially, update happened. So the save file is broken. Like if we were to look here, like if I tried to load game. As you can see, yeah, this saves for another version of the game and cannot be loaded. I don't even think it'll give me the option. Yeah, now it just doesn't even give you the option. I remember it used to be broken saves you could sometimes still like load up. And yes, I know it says previous versions of Kaiserreich, but I believe that there was also a Hearts of Iron 4 update. So basically, what we're just going to need to do is get back to where we were before. Now, I don't think that's actually going to take that long. Those of you who have been around for a while know I've done stuff like that in the past. So, for example, I remember there was a suzerain run where I did like a communist run, and I believe it was pre-recorded, and I had made one mistake somewhere that gave me a bad ending. So then I did a live stream where I was just speed running through it, really fast. In fact, I think if you look up like suzerain speed run or like CHG speed run, you see that happening. Because I just made a mistake. So I think that we can catch back up to 1939 fairly quickly. I don't think we're going to have to really slow down at all until we hit the Second American Civil War, which will be in 1937. So we just need to do our usual setup thing. And what I think is actually maybe a good thing here is this maybe gives us a chance to redo getting this tank stuff early. So like even right now, if I were to get the 1938 medium tank, if I wanted it right now, that would take 590 days for us to get. That is with no armor research buffs whatsoever. Okay, there's 590. You do minus 365. That's going to be 225. So let me look up, when is 225 days into the year, question mark. Okay, it's giving me like a calendar. Days from date. Oops. That would be August 13th. So pretty much the Ides of August 1937, we would get the 1938 medium chassis, and that would allow us to start building tanks. Then what I would probably do is then not really, how do I say this? I would just make some sort of crappy medium tank, right? And just so we could start putting factories into it, start getting the production efficiency up and stuff like that. And then we wouldn't do much for a while in terms of like improving that until oh yeah, we're gonna need to swap over the focus tree. But there's gonna be that part in the new focus tree that gives us a good tank research buff. Oh, here it is. Yeah, terrestrial dreadnoughts. Yeah, eventually we'll get 275% bonuses for armor. So then the idea would be that specific research would then get applied to the 1940. We get that, and then probably the war is going to have started relatively soon. But recently we'll make a really nice tank. And that'll be our main tank that we use throughout the campaign. So we'll see how it goes. Hey there, the Joker. Are you guys able to see and hear okay? Because YouTube is again doing the thing where it's saying that I'm like losing streaming smoothness, but I don't think that's true. I probably do have too many tabs open again. I was researching a lot of stuff. So let me actually, yeah, go into this other tab. Is there anything here I need still? What is this? Why did I don't know why I have that open. Okay, that tab I'm gonna put aside. This one I wasn't able to find what I was looking for. Still haven't found Cataline conspiracy. Okay. So we got that done. You can see everything, like Patrick Stewart in that one comedy thing. It's too late. I've seen everything. No. Yeah, okay, I can definitely close these. Like I always just end up. I've tried to be better about. I have a notoriously bad habit of have a really bad habit of having a lot of tabs open. I've gotten better about it, but the one thing that will always cause tab bloat is whenever I'm researching something. But it's kind of what's ended up happening now is, and I'm closing tabs while I talk, by the way, is I tend to be better about, okay, I just like, okay, I'm going to be researching something specific. I'm going to open a new window. I'm going to just open tabs in that window, and then when I am done, even if it's not that night, maybe it's the next day, I then can just shut it all down at once. Okay, so yeah, I'm closing these tabs, so now we're down to 4 tabs plus here we go. Oh yeah, I was looking up into Freud's bullshit. So okay, we got that done, and we're down to just 5 tabs open. One of which I honestly don't need. One of these, let me just get a screenshot of it for myself. I just was getting a reference. So there we go. That's been screenshot. I can close that, and I can close this, and there we go. Okay, down to just 3 tabs open, like a good boy. So yeah, we're gonna spend an entire research slot. I know that you guys will hate me for doing this. I somewhat hate myself for it as well. But yeah, just 25% of our research is just getting the medium tanks online. Now, having said that, well, we need to get the we need to get our army online here. So 124 units. I want them all to get training, and we'll figure out what to do with them more specifically later. Okay. 3 for fighters, not big on that. Not going to be doing interwar bombers. Not going to be doing strategic bombers. Artillery, yes, we need this. We have the improved light tanks here. The light tanks thing is I do need it early on, especially for the American front. So when I do eventually in 37 get the medium tanks, we're not going to move everything over right away. I'm going to then just start building new factories, and eventually I'll convert these T7s to medium tank production. How are we not building tanks? That's weird. Or trains, excuse me. Support equipment trucks, and we don't have anti-air going either. Def need that. Okay, and we'll just leave all this as is for now, because I don't want to mess with these ones that are already at maxed out production efficiency, delete that. I mean, I don't care about that alert. All right, civilian factories. Let's start setting up some infrastructure. Whoops! Whoa! Okay. Where do I specifically want it to be? Little deeper behind the lines, I think. here. Here. Yeah, just infrastructure for a little bit to keep that busy. Try to see if there's anyone. Union of Britain, 1 rubber unit. You know what? I feel like I should maybe research one thing. Let's do regular basic armor protection. And then after that, we'll come over and start the medium tanks. Like, first off, let's armor the tanks. And then we're going to go to 5-speed. So, I'm going to prep this. Okay, day 1 prep complete. And yes, I know I still have to assign generals and stuff like that. But, you know, we could do that while we wait on the other stuff. So, like, let's get all of our motorized divisions over here. Heated session in the Duma. I mean, this is stuff that is to be expected. We're not going to worry about it too much. I need to go get a sweater. It's a little cold. Okay, Kerensky's dead. Standard stuff. Yeah, and we just need to get the changeover done in the government. I hope I can remember this, but let's just make save files. All right, I think we say we're gonna weather this. I gotta get these socks off. I'm afraid I am like, I'm just somebody. I get a little paranoid about athlete's foot. Gotta take care of your feet. Actually, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to be right back. I literally am going to go wash my feet. So, see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. Got clean feet. And ready to just keep doing this 5-speed. Lashoda has declared independence. Yeah, we just knew that was gonna happen. Zvinkov died. Now we're gonna have some elections or whatever. I'm gonna turn all these into infantry. Oh, then again. Oh, this isn't. It's actually gonna have less infantry equipment if I do that. So we'll leave the cavalry up, I guess. That is weird. 16 width. Weird Guess I must have forgotten how that works. So, call in old allies on the left. Dun. You know, either way, I want to get the Cav out of here. Descent in the High Command. I don't remember how this works. High Command Descent. I don't remember actually. Is there a coup? Like, the coup does work? Let's try General Stand Down. I thought I mean, yeah, that's why we do the save file. It's just trial and error. I just can't remember it at the top of my head. The announced interim government. The Republic survives. Okay, I think that was not what I wanted then. Just, you see, I was just tapping away. Like, who cares? I'm just gonna come right back. I know what it is. Okay, ironic. General Stand Down. Sure enough. Or wait. No, I'm sorry, it was the other way. They do the coup. Because it's like there's a coup and then a counter coup or something, right? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. The Battle of Moscow. Is this the start of another revolution? The third revolution. The red flag flies again. So, great. We're going to write into Red Star over Kremlin. So, I mean, I might... Let's see how many people show up. I might have you guys vote on what political path we take, by the way. Like, if we're going to do proletarian humanism, revolutionary vanguard, or industrial democracy. But, I think getting our economy up and running is going to be a higher priority compared to coming down here to like asymmetric tactics. I think I'm actually going to let the military just sort of be for a little bit. Unless was there because yeah, the research slot isn't here, right? I don't think so. No, the research slot is either here, or if we do industrial democratization, it's here. So we'll just run down to that and then just keep focusing on the economy. And yeah, I really don't think the military needs to be pumped up anytime soon. And so because we're going to do that, I might actually do 5-year plan early if we end up voting that in to get the to get that buff to like stability and stuff like that. Urban Royal. Yeah, and you know what? I feel like I should do totalism. I mean, people did already vote for that. Okay. Well, here we go. I said, CFG, if there's a day like Yom Kippur in America, without cars on the road, it took the chance to drive bicycles on the highway like people are doing here in Israel. You think Americans use bicycles? Most people who could afford a bicycle don't use it in America, so they don't get, I mean, they wouldn't use it, so they don't get one. And the ones who want it or need it more, you know, can't afford it. I've been needing to get a bike, but there's just been other things that have been priorities. But because also, like, it's tough. Like, I want one that's decent, but I also want it to be cheap because it's not, I don't have the roads I'd be using it on aren't too great. But I don't need like a full-blown dirt bike either. This is one of those kinds of situations. Alright, here we go. Exiles arrive from Britain. So yeah, everybody came back home. Bring the boys back home. Even though we're Russia, not freaking, what's its name? We're not England, you know, doing Pink Floyd. Okay, so we have here politically connected. I don't like politically connected, and I also don't like old guard. So I was wanting to promote Tukhachevsky when I got the chance. Wait, where is he? Here we go. Officers returned from France. There we go. Now we're talking. Black Monday hits Russia. Yeah, so I'll promote Tukhachevsky when I get the chance. Just never a shortage of good generals. There really never is. We have plenty of options. Oh yeah, Stalin! It's been ages since I actually saw his portrait, because I remember when I did the Argentina run with him down there, it was Moe-Reich. So he had his anime portrait. Speaking of anime, I'm actually wearing my Whole Life Dodgers t-shirt right now. Put it on last night. Yes, I haven't showered yet. Pankhurst? What is her ability? No, it doesn't show. I mean, she's just syndicalist then. They need to do with the prime ministers in the Union of Britain like they do with like the Russian leaders and the American leaders. Give them some sort of buff. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you know, maybe one of them factories are better. Stability could be better with another one. You know, just kind of tailor something to the character. You know, nothing that should be too like game breaking. Like, you know, Sylvia Pankhurst plus 27% political power gain per day. Like, it didn't have to be that crazy, but just a thought. So conflict in the party. I believe we were gonna go Radic. Yeah, that's Totalismo. Okay, Radic wins surprise victory. Pretty much, Imara, I'm not going to delete the channel when we're done here. But you know, I won't be streaming anymore on it. Dang it, I've forgotten who it was. Oh yeah, Sverdlov. Sverdlov was who y'all voted in. So yeah, speaking of which, you know, like, see how he's got modifiers. Plus 10% political power gain, plus 5% research speed, and also his justified war goal time is reduced, which I don't think is really going to matter too much. But I think it's just kind of, it's good late game, you know, if you're trying to do world conquests, you know, that kind of a run. Let's see, Pius XII voted in. Dang, did you see how that headline, useless, or the response, useless man elected by useless men. Eternal autocratic papal states. But yeah, it's gonna end tomorrow. Basically, the goal is been wanting to do a Russia run where we're gonna beat Germany, and I'm gonna want to do a little bit more than a little bit, hopefully, of a focus on tanks. And then we're gonna do a probably Nat Pop run of Japan, and then that's where we're gonna finally end it after doing those two things. It's going down here. Kind of want to send them help already. We can only send one. Don't I have Mountaineers? Sure do. Sure do. There we go. Wait, just one more thing. Zukov I mean, let's send Tukhachevsky. Why not? Tukhachevsky, you're gonna go fight in China. Okay. See, we're already down to 505 days, but 225. You know, already, I don't think that was worth it waiting. So let's see how much later we're already gonna have gotten this. I mean, you know, we needed this, at least some basic armor protection, as it says, but so if we are at April 7th, what is going to be, what is it, 505 days is going to be August 25th. Oh, so it's only going to be 2 weeks later, really. Then that's not so bad. But let's get to it. Okay, so at the end of, that's it. We're killing this slot until further notice, basically. But fight bureaucratization. Let's see here. So this is about to be done. Then this will take a month, 2 months, another 2 months. So 5 months from now, we'll have another research slot because I intend on rushing that. So September 36, we'll get that. And then from there, it'll still be a year before this is done. Which gives us time to do other things, I think. And I'm wondering if I may or may not be able to kind of time it that I can get the improved armor protection. Because, I mean, just being able to get double digits on the armor will be nice. I mean, there's no reason our first ones out have to be completely useless. They should be used for a little bit more than just getting production efficiency up, you know? Maintenance company is going to be super important for us, so let's definitely do that. Actually, hold on. No, actually. No. We want to come here. Yeah, mechanical computing. Alright, heart of the capital, the red flag will fly on Wall Street. So America is upset with us. Or we're upset with America. You know, they are reactionaries. How else am I supposed to feel about them? Remove political deadlocks. That'll help with our gain. And yeah, the economic depression. I would like to get rid of that sooner rather than later, but research! Women's role. We'll say it's necessary to achieve revolution. Okay. Okay, Kuomintang asks for aid! Yeah, we'll send them plenty. I wish I could send them an attaché. Definitely cannot afford that. White Terror. Like, this is looking really good, actually. I like how busted up this is. We'll see what Shandong does, also. Does Shandong still have that spirit that gives them, like, another 5% recruitable population? Oh, actually, no, they have a few things negging them. So never mind, actually. Quiet chat this morning as we are 30 minutes in. Alright, our volunteers have arrived, and they're saying, oh, he's got to move also. Okay, whatever. No attacking to the southwest, so that, yeah, it already looks really good. I found some Slavic/Nordic copyright-free music, by the way, so that's what we're listening to. Seems to be from multiple songs, so... People, artists is what I mean. Alright, look at us, we're already at half a year. Okay, so the question is, do I immediately activate the 5-year plan? Because even if I activate the 5-year plan now, that is going to be in 1941. Do I think that I can get the economy up and running that much? Because I'm going to have to build almost 40 factories, and I need to and like I have to take a bunch of focuses, but I think that they're focuses that I'm going to be taking anyway. Like I gotta, come down here to like the rural tractor plants and all that. So can I do it? 5 years. I think it'll be possible if I start spending political power on building factories, but then the question becomes, is that really worth it? Because I know we'll get 100 political power rebate when we finish. It's just another one of those things where it's like, is it really, it's like a mini game, honestly. Like we could probably just not take it at all and we'll be perfectly fine. Not perfectly fine, but we'll do good. But I kind of want to do it as part of the mini game. All right. This is what I think it'll be. So we have another 4 months because we got to do control the unions and fight bureaucratization. And, that's getting me time to do this stuff because, I'm building infrastructure still, and just every little bit of infrastructure will help. And then what I'll just have to be good about is I think I need you guys have seen me do it 100 times. What I tend to do is I build a bunch of infrastructure, and then when I'm done with all that infrastructure, I then start to build factories. And that's not actually efficient, really. Because the reason why you want better infrastructure is because it increases the growth speed, but you don't need to be doing all of it at once. It's a province by province thing. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to start microing, like, as soon as a province has 100% infrastructure, we now need to have like that second row of civilian factories building more factories. So 40, we would need like 10 a year. I know that there's focuses that give me some. My spy program is going to have to suffer. The program's kind of overrated, though. Finishing my beer. Yes, I'm having a beer in the morning because I didn't finish it last night. I got sleepy. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Control the unions, fight bureaucratization, first 5-year plan, and then start quickly doing all of these. Evans Not Gaming says yes. Yes to what? Guys, I've said this for years. You can't just say yes or no to something. There's a whole chat, and I never know when there's a delay. It's like, yes to what? Yeah, we're going to do this. We currently have a parallelism of unions and whatever. Factory output, better, good. Also keep an eye out for Indochina, whatever they're up to. Can we tack in here okay? Responding to previous... Oh, okay, got it. Oh yeah, Evans, no, what was the name of that? I'm gonna look it up. Vampire Astronaut, the show you were saying was peak. On vampire, yeah, Irina the Vampire Cosmonaut. Never mind, I found it. Yep, turns out when you search Vampire Astronaut, it's actually Cosmonaut. I see. It comes up pretty quick. It's like there's not a lot of those. It's like it's a unique gimmick. All right, basic machine tools done. Do I dare concentrate industry? You know what? I'm sure other people have done this math before. Dispersed versus concentrated industry. I think there's been some patches over the years. Yeah. Yeah, I'm skimming. Yeah, it's dispersed. Especially because we're going to be going so in on research, the production efficiency stuff. will be nice to have. 464 days to go. We have tanks, proper tanks, big tanks. Again, keep an eye out down here. Uh-oh. Actually, a little bit of a problem. Hidden Nanjing click, just annihilating Anqing. So, they're not going to all be hurting each other. Allow formation of the first Women's Division of Death. Yes. Yes, actually. Yes, because I think I remember how I used to do this. I would do allow it, which, oh, the little power. But they're both veterans, and then I immediately switch them over to the tanks. Gets us back 6,400 manpower. That tells me we should make these a teeny bit bigger, except we don't have the army experience. And there, just to get a little more manpower in there. Is this efficient? I mean, almost certainly not. But here we go. You know, they're still good. Doesn't that waste experience? It does, that's the thing. But it's basically a way for us to get 2 more. Look, we got 2 more tanks that are like better than regulars in terms, like they're still better trained than the ones that I have, because you can't train tanks this high. Whoa, what happened here? These ones just speaking of Liga under martial law. That minus 40 political power, though. Minus 40 for 2 tank divisions that are light tank divisions at that. Probably not my finest moment. We'll see. We will see what happens. Oh, shoot. 12% stability. Just Kaiserreich things. Reds and whites, more totalism and political power, good. Okay. Fight bureaucratization, so we can get 50 political power and a research slot, so that we should be out of the negatives by the time we're here. We're getting a little bit over half of political power a day at the moment. How's the production efficiency cap? We're gonna definitely hit it quickly, so improve machine tools. Getting 9 from trade. This is not working. I think let's just have Tukhachevsky be hanging around here. Oh, then again, man, if I can make him an infantry leader, he'd be actually so good. Because I don't think anyone else has that that's at his level. Because he's a... Look, see, he's level 4. We have a field marshal who's a 3 that has that. I mean, just if I could get him to become an infantry leader and then trickle that down into to most of the infantry, and then so he'll be a field marshal, and I might have Konev be the tank guy on the ground. Oh, I love that. So actually, yes, we will have him continuously attack because it's going to keep increasing his army experience is infantry experience. Like we look here, okay, August 17th, 30% toward infantry leader. Let's let like 3 days go by. He's at 31%. So if I keep him continuously on the attack, okay, 1% is 3 days. He needs 69, so it's 69 times 3 is what? 198? Because it's 60 times 3 is 180. And then, no, I did that wrong. And then 60 times 3 is 180, and 9 times 3 is 21. So it's 191. 191 days of continuous offensive. Yeah, so get to it, dude. Don't stop. Ever. Okay, divorce rate's spiking. Oh, hey, we're actually kind of winning here. That's cool. Okay, September 1st, 1936. That's, I think, a perfect day to start the five-year plan. And technically, we're not even really starting it, because we've got to wait 56 days. 56 days will be the starting gun. 201 days there. Still got 356. Yeah, I think I will be able to kind of time this right to get the improved armor. Okay, wait, this is 252 right now. Construction, yeah, we gotta rush it. If you're planning to play late game, I advise to prepare combined arms beforehand. AI focuses on mechanizing the late game. Yeah, no, you know me. I like anti-air in there. It'll be all right. Memoirs of the Revolution. Cool. Hope this cavalry comes in behind me fast enough, please. Hey, there we go. Hang on. To the river. Look, see, we're getting cut off because this motherfucker is about to screw us. We might need to go to that 5-year plan start if this doesn't get stopped, which I don't think it is going to be. Yep, we got surrounded because my idiot allies, you know, got a cavalry division there and doesn't even use it. Oh, yeah. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Okay. Are you expecting the LMKT to win or just getting the Army XP? It's just the Army XP, honestly. Army XP and more importantly, Tukhachevsky's XP. If we can get the left KMT to win, that would be great. But it honestly does not matter that much for our purposes. Indochina, though, I sure like for them to win. Let us send... I know I got Marines here, right? Or do I not? Actually, I think I don't. Yeah, yeah. Water, what's that? That's what Russia games are like. Okay. But, he's doing alright. Yeah, like I said, if I could get him to become an infantry leader, he's gonna be my main field marshal, and... Ooh, it's gonna be beautiful. Alright, trigger the 5-year plan. Having an ally in China would be helpful. Well, yeah, I mean, for trade, for a lot of things. Like, look, it's not gonna hurt us to have the Chinese ally. The thing is that China doesn't seem to really get involved in the rest of the world until kind of late game. It tends to be how it goes. Oh yeah, did the Spanish Civil War start? No, it didn't. Okay. See, like these red bubbles, I actually completely do not care about these red bubbles. Like I said, that was okay. We don't need to be attacking into 5 divisions at once. Doesn't seem like the best idea. Belgium has declared independence. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them. Kind of working on getting Organizer and Ranger too. Those would also be really nice. There's just not much in the way of supply out here except for that hub, which there's no way they're going to let me get in there. Wait, oh, maybe. Oh, you messed up. Look, you see, they left this single division on its own attacking at half organization, so now I'm going to be able to relieve this cavalry division and then I think also take the supply hub right there. There we go. I don't know if this guys are going to get it in there in time. Cool. We got the China hub. Little last stand, just to give the line time to kind of fix itself. Republicans win Serbian election. Wow, I can't remember the last time I saw that. You're concerned about Japan? Yeah, a stronger China. Well, they're going to attack the Qing first, but yeah, a good China ally distracts Japan from getting too into Transamur and all that. You know, we're going to have to improve workers' conditions here soon, right? Alright, the Indochina volunteers have arrived, and I'm gonna just assign them to Saigon now, and then not have them move anymore from there. Let's have who do I want out here? Boris. Take care of it, Boris. We'll see how he does. And you know, I think that the AI feels like, oh, my ally is watching Saigon, then they'll commit more to the offensive. At least that's the hope. What regime is Transmor under? Oh, the eternal Kolchak, the embodiment of Navy. Russia must be claimed as the sea will claim all the land. Guys, where's the... Oh my gosh, Kaiserreich is like so... Like, they just put a straitjacket on themselves and you're not allowed to have fun in this alternate universe anymore. Why can't Kolchak form an alliance with the breakaway Republic of Nantucket with a plan, long-term plans to eventually nuke the world's land masses into the into the ocean and just create a huge water world that they will be in charge of. The Nantuckians with their Nantuckian water. There's a part in you guys know I've been doing my slow reread of Moby Dick, which, like, man, I don't know, maybe one day, but I'm not sure I'll ever just sit down and read huge chunks of Moby Dick again. Like except like once you hit chapter 100, though, I feel like once they're actively pursuing Moby Dick, I feel that it goes pretty quick. You know, there are still some slow moments like Starbuck in the cabin and stuff like that, but most of Moby Dick, I just love the slow, steady nature of it. I think it's a book that's almost meant to be read slower. The new Kaiserreich update, German victory lore removed, not realistic. No, come on, Germany could do just fine. I mean, you could take care, if you take care of your economy and you don't get completely screwed by the rest of Middle Europa, it's like, it's a challenge. It's certainly not like impossible. All right, this is ugly. I don't like this. Okay, good. The Cavs coming in. But yeah, there's this part, as I was saying, the slow and steady. There's a part in Moby Dick where it's he's talking about, Ishmael. He's saying how whaling ships are not like other ships. They don't have to. I mean, they're like have one mission only, like get whales, render the whales. That's about it. And so you have a lot more storage space than you would on like a different type of boat. So they just keep tons and tons of barrels of Nantucket, like the lake water. And I just heard there's a party. It's like, oh yeah, any Nantuckian will definitely drink like 5-year-old Nantucket water that's been sitting in the hold before any sort of like fresh water that they find somewhere else, like on some island, you know, in the Rainer or whatever. Like they gotta have that Nantucket water. Feed the senses. Okay, let's okay, first off, we're gonna improve the workers' conditions. Boom. Always be taking that because of the long cooldown as soon as you can. So that's done. We only have 8 political power. You know, in half a year we'll get some, you know, we're gonna be getting some stability ongoing for a bit here. So the first 5-year plan, we have to get more than 120 factories. We're currently at 82. So essentially we need 50% more factories. We have to complete the focus Chozrashiot, mechanization, Ural tractor plants, expand the Trans-Siberian Railroad, resource prospection, and research investment. So we got 100, you know, 5 years to do that. Duh. We're gonna take some penalties, which you know, we're not even gonna read them. It's irrelevant. But basically, there's a 40 swing that's possible here, like with war support. We'll get 100 political power, which is gonna be a rebate because we're gonna probably have to dump political power in there. But the plus 10% base stability and a 20% base war support, that's gonna be good for, you know, if it does get kind of bloody, and you know, we gotta start dipping hard into the manpower. But it's essentially a mini game though. Like, to complete it is its own reward. Having said that, I'm glad we're getting rewards for it. We can kind of debate how worth it or not they are, but I'm not going to right now. So I just want to see if in 5 years this can get done. So it's Halloween 1936, easy to remember. So it's essentially, I mean, technically it already started. We're a couple of days in. Or no, we're not at all. We just started. So we've got until November 30, November 41, by which point we'll probably be about a little over a year into the war. And so that's kind of a nice spot to get a buff on our stability, war support, and get some 100 political power, which, you know, when the time comes, maybe I'm going to want to spend that on, like, I mean, I don't even know. Wait a minute. Gaming cocaine-cracy? It's gonna be good, is what I'm saying. It's gonna give us a nice lift when we're gonna be still, you know, the giant being awoken. For tank designer, I think I was gonna go with the Chilbensinki. Yeah, like, the reliability is nice, but no, we'll go with production cost. The more, the merrier. All right. Resource perspective. So essentially, we have to complete this whole tree. We've got to, you know, do mechanization and this, you know, resource prospection is this. So the amount of time it's going to take to do that, we probably should calculate right now. These all are 56 days. Okay. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. It's going to take 2 of the 5 years just to complete this tree, which is really not that much at all. That then gives us 3 years to, yeah. I think this is going to work out really nicely. Doing this, like, I'm sorry, military, I'm sorry, but I think we're going to be all right if we do this. So where to begin? I do these basically all give the same effect. We're just fixing our depression. Oh no, the GOELR Pro plan, electrification, basically. Yeah, communism is Soviet government plus the electrification of the whole country. Yes. So there you go. There's your definition of communism. End of discussion, right? And then we never have to talk about it again. dispersed industry for sure. We're really going to be going hard on this factory stuff. 225 soon, sooner than you think on this, or maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna be taking some casualties, guys. It's gonna be a bloody one early in the war, especially. There's gonna be some meat shielding going on, but it's gonna work out in the long term because hopefully when that second tier of medium tanks starts coming online, it's gonna essentially be game. When I'm churning those out, the idea is that I'll practically be able to move at will with them. Hey, you're attacking, right? Okay, good. A, B, A. Always be attacking. Like right here. Oops, no. Or here. Oh, sorry, I lose mine. Okay, I see you. You don't need to shout. But yes, I have read Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm a big fan. Big fan. First read it in high school. Read it in we're talking about reading Moby Dick slowly. That book I devoured. I think I finished it in 2 days. While I had other work I was supposed to be doing, which I did do. But Bram Stoker's Dracula I think is really cool. Okay, organization's about to run out here. 62% of the way on that infantry leader. Dang, yeah. They just collapsed. What the hell were you doing, Shandong? It's because Shandong didn't get in the war. It's the left Kuomintang is really hard. It's a tough run to win with them. Tough row to hoe. Now, having said that, I did do that. Did I do that twice actually? Well, let's check. Conquering history. Oh shoot! Equestria War just dropped a new trailer. Oh damn. Ooh, I want to see what they're doing. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're on timeout. Equestria at war, timeout. The most criminally underrated mod. So I'm gonna watch this here. I'm now making reaction content on my way out. Let's turn off the copyright-free music. I'm gonna listen to this, and then if it tells me like, oh, it's a copyright issue later, well then I'll fix it then. I'm not gonna play it though on the screen. But here we go. World on the Gallop. Daring Do and the Yaks that smash. Ah, Daring Do. Silver hair. Celestial Resistance. Huh. What is this? Oh, yeah. Refurbish the relics. Clearly states. Quibble Pants added as advisor. The most annoying pony in Equestria. Okay. What little Indiana Jones aesthetic on that map? Daring Dune and the Horde of Abada. Heroes never lose. I like that. The Yaks called for aid? Can they answer? I hope that they can answer. Oh man, what they're showing on the map. Canterlot, Crystal City, Yakistan. Is this implying you could do a continent conquest? Oh. The Manhuktiads join. Or it's like an alliance. Or balance. What is that balance of power mechanic? Okay, they showed us Star Mountain. They only showed him for a second, his stats, but I saw he was a 3. He's probably really good. Quest aid. I love this font that they're using on the map. Death guns. Yak, not subtle. Yona. Tribal Federation. Harmony. The Order of Ulysses. This is bait for me. You know, come on, CHG, don't you want to play? Daring Do and the Yaks That Smash 2.3. Looks good. Looks good. See, I think I like Daring Do more than Indiana Jones, actually, because I don't think Daring Do was like sleeping with a teenager while they were a grad student. Because, you know, check those ages on Indiana Jones and the chick from the first film. Collapsing front and pixelated Tukhachevsky's face. The horror. I say we can't see it. No, I know. I wasn't gonna throw it on. I have to do a whole thing. Try to win in Spain. It's the most important pre-run front. Oh, Spain victory is great, but I mean, it's just not likely. I think what we'll then do this time. Oh yeah, let's get the copyright-free stuff back on. Like we can certainly try to win out there. You know what? I'm actually gonna call me crazy. I'm gonna send some Cav over there, and we're gonna see how that goes. And I'm gonna push against Carlos Spain because, man, Carlos Spain wins so freaking much. I feel they must have gotten buffed somewhere, and I just didn't hear about it. That was a mistake. I should have sent tanks because I have 2 extra tank divisions now. I specifically converted the women into tanks so I would have more. You know what? It's fine, though. It's fine because it's fine. What we're just gonna do, like, look. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You see, we have 5 tank divisions now instead of 3. And so the idea was you send 2 to Spain and then the rest go to America. And I just screwed up and sent the Cav. So what now? I'm gotta go get them killed? I'm not gonna do that to them. That's not fair. So I'm standing and I'm standing now. But so what we're just gonna do is we'll send. I might still send like the 1 motorized division. We'll do 3 tank divisions and 1 motorized. And then the other 2 tank divisions will be our reserves. You should try to help anyway. Yeah, there's no reason not to, Children of Radiation, to not go help in Spain. I mean, if you can win, it's great. It's great. Spain is one of those countries that it's not great to have them on your side, but it's annoying when they're not. You know, you're not gonna. It's not gonna make. It can kind of make or break the game. You know, Carlos Spain, if they can get a nice push into France early, things can get really ugly for the Third International really fast. But then, if you take Spain, the most important thing is that you own it geographically. If you could somehow quickly push into Portugal, don't get naval invaded early, that turns it into a slog, and you could just lock down the peninsula, then that gives Spain the time it needs to, you know, fix itself. Because it's going to have all these debuffs later. Like, even now, does it have the debuff? No, right now it's the Spanish Civil War fervor. Wait, what? What is this mechanic? I haven't seen this before. If fervor is high, troops will fight above and beyond their normal capabilities, but if it's low, they'll be more prone to give up and refuse orders. The Spanish Civil War is a conflict caused by deep economic and societal problems. The slow decline of Spain as a world power during the last 2 centuries, and the failure to keep up with the rest of the world in terms of progress. What the root causes of those problems is what Spaniards disagree on, however. And the violence has been escalating for years, culminating in this war of extremes against each other, resulting in an almost religious devotion to cleanse Spain of all the problems that ail it by any means necessary. So yeah, a lot of nice buffs here. Does everybody get this? Like, how does this work? I'm wondering what causes it to rise and fall. Juan de Bourbon. I haven't seen this portrait. Following the incapacitation of his father. Okay. Yeah, it's in the hands of RN Jesus. Anyway, back here. Yeah. Look, there's a gap there. There's gaps here. It's almost over for the left Kuomintang, but about 70% of the way there on getting Tukhachevsky as an infantry leader, and that's the important thing. Organizer and Ranger definitely slowed down big time. All right. Now let's rebuild the bureaucracy. Who do I want? I must admit there is a part of me that wants to grab this kind of early. Because I think I still have enough time to apply it to this first set of tanks. Like, it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. The AI wins on its own pretty regularly. I don't know. I don't see it very often. Every time... then again, you know, I've played less over the last 2 years, especially the last year. But it feels like the CNT almost never wins. For me. Come on. Come on. Also, we're in a new update, so who knows? I don't even know what all the updates are. I guess I could check that. Let me check the... I'll go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check the Kaiserreich Discord, because they tend to post the patch notes there. So, FAQs, bot. Where's the announcements? Here we go. Announcement. Okay, it's like on Merry Christmas. I don't want to jump to present. Here we go. Of course, it links to Reddit. Okay. So the new, remember, because we're on this new patch here. The changes, Denmark has been fully overhauled. We're not playing them, so we're not going to get into that. Okay, tweaked focus trees. Haiti has a totalist subpath. Oh, there's an event for the Left Kuomintang. There is an event for the Left Kuomintang about reconciling the India clique for Wang Jingwei's RCA moderate path. What? That is like such a specific thing. And it was like, well, gotta boot up a new campaign then for that. But no, that's cool. I like that kind of stuff. Okay. Graphics. There's a bunch of new portraits. New James Cannon portrait dropped. League of 8. New advisor portraits. Mapping added. Updated default name. Location. Fixed location of Burma. Fixed terrain around Bangu in China. Fixed location of Stung Trang in German, East Asia. Okay. North America, the faction joining decisions for the winners of the Second American Civil War no longer have any political power cost. Oh, cool. That's nice, actually. That's really nice. New England ships use USS, prefix. Pacific States of America can now choose a new capital before getting New England back. Oh. That is nice. Okay, we're going to skip over Central America, skip over South America. Ooh, they got your ass. We were talking about the Spanish Civil War and winning it. Second note under Western Southern Europe is the Spanish Civil War can no longer be slightly delayed by a player holding events. So we got your ass. It's a hard start. Ireland will use German origin equipment, the generic models. German response to Fall of Paris event. Decrease nerfs in NatPop Poland events. Okay, Eastern Europe. Latvia starts with Irregulars technology. Middle Africa now loses the influx of investment national spirit if Germany is defeated. That makes a lot of sense, actually. East Asia. Oh yeah, this was the big change. I remember hearing about this, and I thought, the map painters everywhere getting erect. China can now core Mongolia, Tibet, and Xinjiang at 80% compliance. So I probably should show the areas I'm talking about. Yeah, basically this is how they could get a lot of this western area and actually core it. You know, because you really, really have got a core, you know, this 71.5 thousand province when, you know, like Xinjiang here has 19.93 million people. It's about sending a message. But they can choose if they want to govern Xinjiang, Tibet, and Mongolia as provinces or autonomous regions, the latter creating state modifiers. Okay. Clarified requirements. Geez, there's a lot of China stuff here, like added commanders and advisors and stuff, but we're not playing in China. So it doesn't really matter. Miscellaneous, adjusted volunteer logic. So non-European minor countries send fewer volunteers. AI will no longer research war austerity trains. Dang! They're saying you suck. There was some fixes. Fix the combined syndicates of America being referred to as imperialist by the International in a news event. Didn't we hit that? I feel like I saw that, yeah. Fixed uprisings not triggering integration. Oh, so there was some sort of issue there. Fixed Quebec released by Canada under wrong leader. Oh, you have the time to buff him more in Central Asia. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. You know, the left KMT is about to collapse. But I'll just send him somewhere else. I'll probably send him to Spain, and then we'll eventually send... I mean, look at these guys. They're veterans. Isn't that cool? Too bad they're about to die. Okay, no! They get to go home! Nice! So we got these sick veterans here. That's actually awesome. All right. All right. That was awesome. Well done, General Mayor Timofey Gavrilov. Okay, so this is going to be the first Chinese not volunteer, yeah, Legion. Not Legion. I don't want to say... well, no, yeah. Russia's heir to Rome, right? Legion. First Chinese Legion. We will watch your career with great interest. Very cool. Dang, I almost want to give him a buff right now in, like, celebration. Damn, they're 24 widths. They're pretty dang good, actually. Let's give them some support anti-air. Get that hard attack. Hard attack and piercing. Very pleased with that. Very pleased. Okay, so Tukhachevsky, get on. Yeah, the Chinese government was like, we're out of here. LKMT said, you know, it's been nice knowing you, but we out. And we just got on that phone with Tukhachevsky and said, okay, you come home, you make love wife 1 week, and then go again. And so he's off to Spain. It's going to take, he's en route. 2 weeks. Okay, he gets 2 weeks off. Well, you know, there's travel time, but he's like, you got 2 weeks, go home and say hi to the family. And then the Internationale needs you. I probably should talk a little bit about how Mikhail Tukhachevsky is. So he's a very famous Soviet general who he gets the nickname Red Napoleon. And he wasn't just like a normal general. He also like had a lot of military theory. Now he was a vet of World War I and the Civil War, and he also famously was part of the force that pushed into Poland. Didn't take Poland, and basically Stalin allegedly is the reason why I got fucked. I don't know a whole lot about that, but he basically modernized the Tsarist army into something that would eventually become capable of, you know, defeating the Wehrmacht. But of course, like so many, you know, it's like, huh, this seems like an interesting guy. Wonder whatever happened to him. Time of death, you know, died 1937. And it's, that's what happened to him. And you know, that's why Russia's gonna have a rough time at the beginning of the war. But in this timeline, he's alive. And in fact, Stalin is going to be under him in at some point. We probably should set that up for the interesting ironies sake. Anyway, I'm sorry, we got a little bit off the rest of it. But who's the country leader? For yeah, he's Yakov Sverdlov, who I think I mentioned this. I hope I'm not mixing him up with somebody else, but I think in our timeline he was already dead from like pseudo natural causes. He had like a heart attack or something. So I'm not quite sure why he'd still be alive here, because, less stress somewhere, but let's keep moving. 218 days on the tanks, which means this is going to take 196 days. Yep, this is the time. With heavier and heavier anti-tank weapons being fielded around the world, the next generation will require even better protection, so... yeah. So we're gonna come August or in September, that's when we'll get started, and that'll give us a 2-year start on building tanks for the... Where's my... oh, they're called anarchist volunteers. Where's my Spanish volunteers? Yeah. Okay. Wait, do I want him to be getting... no, he needs to be getting infantry leader shit. God damn it. Actually, can I turn them into mountaineers? I can. Oh my gosh. Did you just see me? Okay, everyone saw that, right? Did you see how I just pissed away all that XP? I'm not the greatest. It's fine. It's not about... it ain't about them! Though if they can get better, that'd be nice. This is about, freaking Tukhachevsky. Although he's not gonna be here... for, oh wait, one more day. Let's wait. Okay, Tukhachevsky, Mountaineers, into the mountains, in the rain. Carry the fate of us all, Mountaineers, with your shitty little experience screen. Damn. Doing alright, they're doing alright. They're getting XP quickly. Good. Good. Oh yeah. Let's get a cut off here. No, they're stopping us. They're stopping us. Pivot north. Pivot north. Failed revolt in Ukraine. Something with the Hatman. Whatever. The Hatman. The Hetman is what I meant to say. Chief of Army. Gosh, he's so expensive. I wanted Frunz. Actually. Did I want Frunz? Yeah, because I don't want Tukhachevsky here. I wanted him somewhere else. Wait, these guys are the same. Frunz in Blucher. Well then, did I want Frunz somewhere else? Can he be hired somewhere? Yeah, I can hire him here. Right. Okay, it's coming back to me. So I wanted... Chief of Army was going to be Blucher. Frunz was going to be our dedicated theorist. And head of the military high command was going to be Tukhachevsky. Got it. Took me long enough. Wait till they have 100% strength. Yeah, but I mean, I'm also just trying to push. Madrid's gone already. Jeez. CNT got somebody encircled out there, but it's just gotta get him that leader, that infantry leader trait. Because while tanks are gonna be a key part of things, just that constant passive. Oh, Macaulay won in Ireland. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, just that constant passive experience gain is gonna be so good to have in our field marshal. So elections were held in the Irish Republic, the island nation, which wanted... excuse me. The island nation, which won its independence from the British Empire in the wake of the Weltkrieg, was said to have achieved economic growth and security by entering Mitteleuropa, but has found itself thrown into turmoil in the past year by Black Monday. As a result, the run-up to the election was the most antagonistic the Irish have had yet. Richard Mulcahy, having become the leader of the ruling party Sinn Féin, following his predecessor's bungling of the financial crisis, was elected president. His party was expected to continue its confidence and supply with the loyalist Ulster Democratic Party and national liberal policies, but under the new leadership, looks to dial back previously established civil restrictions and promote cooperation with the opposition. The minimum reform needed to placate the people. Okay. Yeah, I don't want the proletarian revolution just yet. Like, these two things are great, but definitely not priorities. Militarization of labor probably after these two are done. When I'm, this probably will be a little late. I kind of start doing this. I like this track. I don't know which one this is because the person just time-stamped it as repeats. So, help people get totalism's popularity up. We're only 28% popular right now, which, economic depression still going on. Fair. All right, are we taking Blucher now? Because it's the question of, do I want Blucher now or do I want the chassis? It's going to depend on... I'm getting 0.9 a day. I think I can take Blucher now, and then I will still have enough political power that I could purchase the CTZ and get that applying. But the soft attack buff though and the reliability. You know what? We're doing a 5-year plan. Eventually I'm gonna have so many fucking factories that my tanks will blot out the sun, right? I mean, 10% gets me there faster, but I think the damage is key. Is it the reliability? I mean, actually, when you think about it, 10% reliability means that's going to be 10% less that are breaking down. So that is the same thing. It's like, what's the difference between making tanks 10% faster and the attrition rate? And so there's also 10% less that break once they're off. So these guys, the CTZ, yeah, they're cranking out more stuff, but it's because there's not quality to it. So maybe we want a better value product. I want our tanks to break down fighting the enemy, not just went over a little hill and something. What's the ruling party? Us? We're totalists. Totalist run. We're basically the reincarnated Bolsheviks. Marxist Leninists, OG edition. The MLOG. So, yeah. I think that is what I want to do. Let's do a save file here. I'm going to call this Tank Design Choice. And we'll see how this works out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blucher, Vasily Blucher. You've been hired. So that's going to help with recovery rate, which is really great, especially in these early parts of the game. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. Looks like Huey Long got elected. Fascinating. Damn, that's going to be really good for the AUS, actually, because that means they're going to get... Yeah, look, rightful president boosts their speed, org, reinforcements for a few months. Shit. Oh, I still need to send these guys an attaché. Oh, there's so much to be done and so little political power. But I think with the help of the people, 56 days, yeah, that's going to increase our... It's gonna time out right. It's gonna time out right. It's basically... The TLDR is we have 179 days to be up to 150 political power. We're getting 0.9 a day, and we're going to soon get even more. There should be no reason we are unable to do this unless there is something that's going to take away political power that I forgot to account for, like an event pop-up. Maintenance company, right. Come on, y'all, keep pushing, keep pushing. Take Pamplona. Come on, 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 come on. Yes. Very good. Uh-oh, we're about to get a little crazy here. About to get a little wild here. That's not working. Bucharest fell. Oh shoot, is Bulgaria gonna win? Damn! Bulgaria taking it to them. Squeezing Serbia and putting pressure on Romania as well. That could be good. That could be really good for us. Did he get it? I think he got it. Or wait, how do I... Yeah, it's click to view detail. Trickster organizer. Yes! Okay! Very good. So he is now a brilliant strategist. He's reckless. He's got that infantry officer. And then we have infantry leader. Very, very good. Oh, wait. Did I get that mixed up with the other thing? But whatever. Officer Corps. Yeah. Give everyone more attack under him. That's what I was thinking of. Wait, did he already have that anyway? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I've been calculating something that... It's okay. Good stuff happening. Good stuff happening. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Keep these guys... These guys there. Our guys are not quite fast enough. My support is behind on the research, support artillery and things like that. Field hospitals. Okay, Second American Civil War has officially begun. March 19th, 1937. Oh, shit! Oh, no. This is gonna be such a crazy strong AUS. The Federalists went east. Oh, the Federalists went east. Huey Long got elected. They've got Texas, more than Texas, completely secured. Oh, man. This is gonna be a fucking bitch. Alright. Could send 4 divisions, like I said before. We are actually gonna send a motorized. It's not gonna completely be tanks. We might have Tukhachevsky move to that front. Or I might start... I don't know. Because, like... There's Zhukov... I don't know about Zhukov. Urban Assault Specialist. Yegorov, Reckless. Yeah, I don't think I have a tank specialist. Or, like, not in that sense. I think it's gonna be Konev, yeah. We're gonna send Konev over. Harsh leader. I don't like that recovery rate not being good. Politically connected. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Nah. We're just gonna have him do the ass end. You know, he can fight the Mongolians or something. Korbatev. Cavalry and tanks could get interesting. We'll send Konev. Like, the recovery rate's lower, whatever. This is not going to be a situation where, like, you know, we're making some good tank divisions and we're a smaller country and we have to depend on the infantry of others. We are the Eastern Front. There's no help coming, at least not in terms of manpower. But we'll be able to micro our own infantry to chase after the tanks, unlike the frickin' annoying ass, allies not doing that. Whenever I create a breach, they can't exploit it. Really gets on my nerves. I'm gonna go get a refill of water. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So, let's get ready to send them. Oh, yeah, we already sent them. Solidify control. Oh, support CSA. Oh, okay. Was this here before? I mean, we'll definitely do that. We have 11,000 infantry equipment right now. Sure. Abso-freaking-lutely. And yeah, the next thing after we take the Ural Vezavod is getting an attaché out to the CSA, and then after that to CHG. So you know what, we're kind of going top heavy on our army. You know, the more and more I say it out loud, you know, at the expense of a lot of the stuff. But I think doing these things is going to pay off in the long term. Actually, I don't even really need Tukhachevsky till later. And like being on the civilian economy, like we need political power. You need political power early. You need industrial middle game. Come on, show up in New York. Show up in New York. Ask for docking rights. Of course, of course. This is gonna be a bitch. The AUS. Look, the Federalists are... Whoa! Federalists actually doing a random push south. Clearly there must have been a gap here. But yeah, now they're getting cut off, so whatever. But, oh man. This is gonna be a bitch. Slogging through this thick-ass American Union state. Okay, and our guys got in Illinois, not in New York. That actually... I'm actually not thrilled about that. Ooh, I like this track too. Alright. So we want... Yeah, Konev. Want Konev here. And he's going to be our armor expert. I can't use this yet, though. Why not? Oh, no, I can. No, it's just saying there's... Yeah, okay, I get it. Winter expert, yeah, like that's that important. Will combined arms actually be better? Allows combined arms specialist, but I've already got armor expert. No, double it up. Double it. Yeah, it's roleplay, right? Preferred tactic. We can't do blitz yet. I don't have any of this stuff, but later. Later, that'll be good. Speaking of which, let's, is it gonna be... I think it is gonna be infantry expert. Hugh Long Dong strong. Yeah, very strong. It's gonna be a tough one. No doubt about that. Organizer would be nice. Up here. It helps with the planning speed, because then this opens up these. And I can still pick a new trait for him, although once he becomes Brilliant Strategist, I'll probably make him Aggressive Assaulter, so you know. Yeah. He's gotta level up more. So little slots, so many traits. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now we finally are gonna get a choice here. Oh, yeah, easy one though. An easy one. Yeah, Goss plan is important, but only like late game. Allow small traders though, in order to allow for a smoother transition to a socialist economy. A limited amount of commerce will be permitted within non-essential sectors of the economy. After all, the common man operating a small store is not that far removed from the worker on a factory floor, and equating him with an industrial baron would create needless harm to the masses. So that's going to give us political power and officially end the economic depression. So we're going to, right now, we're about to get a bunch of political power, enough that we're going to, well before the deadline of now 126 days, we're going to be able to get that, the better production on our tanks, and send that attache to America. Which, let's see, 56 days. I mean, you know, we'll probably send the attache before that, or I don't know. Let's see here. I guess it's a matter of what is the priority. History of the Civil War, nice stability buff. Okay. Our syndicate volunteers, we need to think quickly what we want to do here. And I think if we have nothing else with these 4 divisions, we have speed, and we need to lock down New England as quickly as possible. We've got to do something about the factory gap, because look at this. The CSA currently has 62 to 80. The American Union State has 49 to 73. Usually that gap is much bigger, and you know the Federalists are going to get pushed here. You know, there's parts of Alabama here. There's definitely some factories in here that aren't getting used, and I don't know, the Pacific states. I don't see any good reason why they'd be able to like do a good push into the American Union State until we get more involved. But we've got to grab these factories up here, and also all those additional states that militia will be able to be recruited from. I think this needs to be the priority, and like we've seen this before, you know, maybe they'll get to the gates of Chicago, but Chicago won't fall. I won't let it fall. So let's see here. Russia, Second American Civil War, intervention begins. All right. All right. Not gonna do radio propaganda. Don't need to solidify control anytime soon. We're doing what needs to be solidified. We're doing fine. People love us. Look at all the success we're having. Oh shit. That 5-year plan. Man, I sure make things hard on myself, don't I? But it makes it fun when I can pull it off. Wait, what? What just happened here? What? The Guangzhou nationalist government, they went radsock. I don't think I've ever seen them do this. So the left Kuomintang dream is not actually dead. Well, we're sending a couple of divisions over there immediately. See, we have the Chinese division. Oh yeah, we need where's those other mountaineers? We gotta rename these, by the way. So the 1st Spanish Legion, or this one's actually easy. Spanish Mountaineers. Yeah, just name them after the division. That's what I got to do, not Legion. But now, just Conquering History games. You know, that's why we call it the 10th Mountain. Did I put Spanish? 1st Spanish Mountain Division. Yeah, that's a typo. What is going on here? There. First Spanish Mountain Division. And the second Spanish Mountain Division. Okay, and then where's the Chinese? Yeah, first Chinese Mountain Division. Okay. You could do doubles since it's Guangdong and Hunan. Yeah, Guomindang rises again. This is a surprise to be sure, but an unexpected one. Pleasant. Whatever's the line. I don't know. I don't watch the prequels, y'all. I'm not one of these Zoomers who's like, prequels, man. Prequels were peak. They were shit. They sucked, and we knew they sucked. We were just in denial, huffing copium. All right, 3 divisions total we're going to be able to send. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Actually, these guys, we've got more factories down here. In terms of divisions, it actually looks kind of close. Fascinating comeback possibilities here. I'm so tempted to send tanks, and then I remembered, wait, it's Warlord era China. What the hell is infrastructure? Cav might not be the worst idea in the world. I don't think I have any other... Oh, I do have... Yes, I do have more mountain divisions. Okay. So, let's do that. Geez, this has turned into a fast-paced, or dense game. A lot happening. Alright, send a couple of them over there. We converted another one into mountain. I think we can have like up to 12 special forces. Like that's the ceiling, or excuse me, the floor. No matter what your count is. I'm probably wrong on that. I wouldn't trust me on that. But Hunan. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Meanwhile, in Indochina, nothing's happening. Hey, I'm happy with this kind of a stalemate, but shoot, there's definitely gonna be a fucking there's gonna be a landing here at Annam. I could already tell it's gonna freaking happen. Oh. Six more. No, not 6 more. No, I need to hit the 150. Yeah, it's 150, not 100 that I'm trying to hit. They're funny bad movies and memeable. I mean, yeah. At least I could sort of see the vision. I can kind of respect the vision there was in some of it. It was just, could have been great. I remember there was some dude on YouTube who did a series like, what if the prequels were good? And he just like did little tweaks here and there to the basic plot line, or like to basically did the characters to make things a little more serious and better. First Star Wars prequel is good. Phantom Menace, I mean, like, you get, we're gonna get Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn. That seems like that would, I mean, it is alright, but then I feel like Qui-Gon's a little underutilized. But yeah, the prequels were movies, not products. Yeah, preach. That's a great way to put it. I mean, they were still products, but they were, I mean, it's like, get the video games, get the novels, get that, like, Star Wars is an industry. And it's shocking to think of it now just being a branch of the Disney ultra tentacle monster, reaching into every and all media, racing Amazon. But I mean, there's some heart to it. Like, nobody, Ian McGregor, he's charming. Wish he had been centered on more. I just think there's often times where epic moments are sacrificed potentially what it's like for the sake of the epic moment, you sacrifice other things. Like yeah, like I was gonna say that guy who had the what if the prequels were good, and I'm not saying like oh this would have made them perfect, but it's an example of like if you had taken the prequels in different directions, if you had done things a little differently, how it could have landed better, and like kind of also made the world feel kind of deeper, bigger. So like I remember in this dude, he proposed, okay, Obi-Wan is actually like noticeably not great at lightsaber combat, and you know what and that's sometimes it's getting into in the novelization and Clone Wars and stuff, like, you know, that's his whole thing is like he does like the training style of sword combat, but of lightsaber combat, and restarting the Pomor trade. Oh yeah, this is the thing with Norway, right? Or wait, did Norway turn? Oh shit, I think I messed that up. Oh no, I think we're working with freaking Pinkios, fucking Social Democrats. I don't even remember. It's not important. Let's keep moving. Okay, we're checking in again. 107 days. Okay. We're going to call this the second squeeze. The second science squeeze right here. Spelled that wrong. What we're going to do is I'm prioritizing sending the attaché to the combined syndicates so that we will get 15% of their army experience gain, which is really nice, you know, in the Second American Civil War to do that. Like, I always feel it's a good idea if you're a major power and you can afford it, send an attaché to whoever's your, you know, pony in the race, like whether it's the AUS or the PSA or whatever. It's like, even if they lose, it's going to be a really nice pickup in terms of your army experience. And I'm helping with their war support, which is, remember how much we struggled with that? So, happy to help. So now we have 12 political power. You know, the economic depression is over. Well, actually not over. It's about to be really over, but with Sverdlov giving us a buff and other factors, we're getting 1.1 a day. And we got 106 days. So that we're going to get roughly 111 political power. 111 political power, which only gets into the 120s. But also remember, we're 34 days away from getting a flat 50 political power buff. So between those two factors, we should be able to apply the tank designer to this first medium tank, which is going to be nice. It's a nice bonus. Hemingway's speech. All right, our guys got up here really quickly. Love to see that. I think it's also officially time for us to go off of 5-speed. It's been fun catching up. Only took us an hour 48, and we're still not caught up to 39. But I think the game has been different. I mean, that's what this is all about. It's all about replayability. That's what I love about grand strategy games. So it's played out differently. But we're getting a lot of nice things. I think we're putting ourselves in a much better position than we would have been when we, in that 39 run we were doing. We're kind of having some trouble there. Of course, we've now got bigger problems. Remember I was saying, wow, this is a really strong PSA. Strongest PSA I've ever seen we got last time, but it was very clearly we're going to win. But this, now, we have a much more existential threat early with freaking huge American Union state. A lot of buffs happening to it. Probably going to be stopping here soon, though. I think we will, This is amazing. Love CSA is doing this. I'm actually going to, when possible, try to be with my tanks, sending them forward. And then again, you know, getting more for tank buffs ain't bad, but don't even worry about what I'm saying, actually. Okay, you see like this? You see how these guys are surrounded? We're actually now going to peel out from this. We're not interested in this. Like, they're surrounded. Well, then let's move their rescue lane further away. Why are you doing it this way? Oh, it's because there's combat happening here, so they want to get out of the way. Hololive's become so mainstream in Indonesia that Komhao is doing a collab with Honda Motor. A bit weird seeing a VTuber in motorcycle labs. That's so cool though. That's so funny. Kobo also on a little on a motorcycle. Fan art inbound. That is pretty funny. Hey, we had Guadgura did Taco Bell. That was years ago now. She's been... That's... but not hardly mainstream, though. But as I was saying earlier, I am literally right now, Wilson, by the way, I am literally wearing one of the Hololive Dodgers t-shirts. The merch that they had for that event in July. Anybody want to guess who's on it? Who did CHG? Who did he get the shirt for? Because there was three. There was Pecora, Guargura, and Suise. So who do we think whose shirt I got? I'd love to hear the guesses. In fact, I'm going to create a poll for no reason. All right. All right. Suise, and then Guargura and Pecora. There we go. All right. But yeah, man, what a lovely company. Good old Hololive is. Just spreading the joy. Alright, let's see if I can get one of these tanks down to Boston. But I think this World Series is shaping up to look really good. Really, really good. I mean, the Dodgers, Yankees, or Yankees, Mets. Haters are gonna hate, but that's gonna be good for baseball. I mean, those teams are institutions, you know? So, and you know, Texas teams are out, so who else am I supposed to root for? Because I root for baseball. That's how I was raised. I'm kind of I feel like I'm a different kind of baseball fan than usual, because I definitely got that from my dad. He was... I mean, he has teams he would root for more than overs, but he roots on players. And so when you root for players, you end up, you know, supporting a lot of teams because you want to see a lot of people do well. Until they go to, like, the Red Sox, and then it's like, oh, no, fuck them forever. I just like to see good baseball. I want the sport to do well. I don't like it as much as basketball. But it's, you know, it's the American pastime. See, baseball's only popular in the United States and Japan, right? Never saw a baseball match. Well, no, it's definitely popular in the Caribbean and South America. Yeah, like Puerto Rico puts out a good team every year, and it's just a little territory. Yeah, but it can compete globally. Better than the North Koreans. We're short on rubber. Shoot. Indochina, help! And also, here's, yeah, you or somebody I'll give a factory to. I want to be careful about giving away factories in trade because you know, the, oh, somebody must have attacked at some point. No, that's at 0%, never mind. Is the Baseball World Cup only in the U.S.? You mean the Baseball World Classic? No. No. Here, let me look up the... So there's been 5 classics, and, wait, what is this? Baseball's already won. Postpone. Oh, yeah, this thing. But let's see, yeah, results. So the champs, it's been Japan, the Dominican Republic, the United States, and Japan. So Japan really owns in freaking in it. But yeah, you're right. It does always host it in part. But Japan also is hosted. Puerto Rico is hosted. Taiwan is hosted because they spread it out. They're happening all over the place. Because like it's a weeks long thing. It's like its own Olympics. But yeah, Japan fucking owns. I remember Japan winning the first one. The Cuba Puerto Rico semi game was like really cool. All right. The left Kuomintang volunteers have arrived. This is the part. This is what really annoys me when you're doing a lot of juggling all the volunteers, is when you can't stack everything in a single front. But I get it. I understand why it's like that. I think also there's like that technicality that I can only attack out through the border of the nation that I've sent on the volunteer to. So like I can't bring all three of them into one area. But in terms of factories and resources, we're in a better position now. Again, Shandong, freaking bootlickers of the Qing government, so I don't think they're going to really get involved here. But I like our chances now with this big comeback. Oh, wow, and 40 political power drop in my hand from the Third International. Volunteer should be reworked. Looks tedious to set up. Yeah, that's the proper word for it. It becomes tedious. Uh-oh, supplies not coming through here? Oh, that's right. We're gonna have to take freaking Albany. Unless come up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Albany. It's fine. Attack south. Well, I screwed that up already. It's gonna be a little too late right there. Let's see. Oh shit! Let's adjust that cup size, and I spilled water. Okay. I don't know about the agency can wait. Agency can wait. Let's get like all this going. Then we can talk about the agency. Speaking of which, getting things going, let's do civilian factories. Is that first one finished? Yeah. So what we do now is I'm gonna try to have a civilian factory going in 100% area at all times. Now, this is where still having the civilian economy is hurting me, because we're getting a plus 30% on the construction speed, which really sucks, which is why I usually go with the volunteers. But I think in this specific instance, this might be the better play. I guess we're gonna sure find out. I might get I think I might grab Colantia, additional recovery rate, and the political power gain. Because I'm gonna probably, and I hate doing it, but again, it's because it's a mini game. I'm gonna probably spend on the, like, 20. Here's 25 political power for one factory. I really hate doing that. Ooh, Bukharina might be better for that, though. Bukharin. The research speed buff. Plus, she hurts stability and compliance growth, which is not ideal. Recruitable population factors, presumably, like, that's expressing how women are becoming more involved in probably both the factories and the military. Well, canonically, they're already in the military. We'll probably get them both, if I'm being honest. In fact, we might get them both sooner rather than later, just after the tank. These ones might be the better deals. Ooh, Commissar of Labor, yeah. Bukharin, Kolienta, and I don't know who my third will be. Some of these we still have to, like, has completed form Gauss plant. I thought I already did that. No, I haven't. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. We're the sleeping giant, but we're gonna wake so hard. Like I said, my prediction for this, which problems here. Maybe hold on to Buffalo, CSA. You think that's a good idea? Getting ugly. I think it's gonna work out really nicely. Oh, they're pushing. They want us out of here. This is a stupid idea right here. Oh man, that's ugly. This is ugly. Ugly. Is this all just because I didn't take Albany? Oh my goodness. This is turning into a freaking disaster. We've got to take Albany to get some supply happenings. It's all just because I didn't... Because I'm like, yeah, I don't need to kill this pocket. Let's just keep moving, you know? But no, it's more than that. MacArthur is going so hard right now. She's totalist to hire rad sock commissars. What? Well, they're all available in any... I think there's only some that if you don't have one of the three ideologies, you can't get them. Yeah, like right here. Ryutin, the peasant propagandist. He's got like some really unique abilities. So subversive activities costs are minus 15%. You get 10% better resistance decay speed in our own, like when we've been invaded. And the intelligence, and also strengthens resistance efficiency. So he's not available to us ever because he's like a rad sock guy. Really, I'd probably only have him as a rad sock. I don't remember his specific backstory though. I think there's others like that. Maybe not. So yeah, we're gonna hire a syndicalist, and I think Bukharin's a rad sock. So there, we're creating a trilogy. Yeah, you could not live with your failure. Where did it bring you back? So it's gonna be all three. We're reforming the coalition. Encircled New York. Yay, New York's encircled. I'm encircled. We're all encircled in this life. Are we on a fast line or a hard line? A hold line, you know, talking about Moby Dick. But we better get our asses in there. Come on, Konev. Meanwhile, how are you doing there, Tukhachevsky? Getting closer to Organizer. You know, getting him an Organizer and Logistics Wizard, maybe not the worst idea in the world. Logistics is key. I mean, he was about the modernization. Like, We need to be very careful about Tukhachevsky. We're gonna see, like, I'm very nervous about sending Tukhachevsky into Poland. The family has a history there. I think we're gonna... We probably are gonna stop here in a moment. Shilpanakov and Kolentai. So then, maybe then that's the third one we should get. Commissar Labor. Get all three of these so that we're like... Because we cannot literally form a coalition government, but like then we can say, yep, we did it. We have ended left splitting or something. It's just the Vanguard is vanguarding. That would be an interesting, like... This is the Rainbow Coalition. Oh yeah, the poll. 80% said Suisei, 20% said Gura, 0% Pekora. I suppose that would be expected from my audience. You guys know how I'm a huge fan of Suisei's music. Like, both her studio albums, easy in my top 500, unquestionably, in my top 500 albums of all time. And the second one she did with Midnight Grand Orchestra, I mean, that one was great too. First one's cool. I just think the first one, it wasn't, they weren't locked in. But Starpagio, love it. Okay. So yeah, it is Tuise's shirt. And what's funny about the shirts is like, because you know, it has the numbers on the back, like it's a baseball jersey, right? And so they have it's their birthdays that they use for the numbers. So they have 4-digit jersey numbers. So Suisei gets the 0322. And yeah, and the Tukhachevsky thing, like, God, he's expensive, but I literally don't need this until my tanks are being used, like when I'm getting proper medium tanks running. So, very low priority here. I'm fascinated what Stalin is going to do as we continue on through this game. 85, 76 days to go. It's gonna be tight. This is the thing we've been working towards mainly this whole game, so the whole stream today. So let's get this tank designer issue taken care of, and then 76 days is a while. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Come on, get into Albany! Frick! We're not getting into Albany. Just totally screwed the pooch there. But meanwhile, in Spain, going surprisingly well. But, you know, surprise to nobody, if I have to choose between winning the Spanish or winning the American Civil War, helping my team win, it's got to be the American Civil War, unquestionably. Unquestionably. The swing in factories to the Third International is going to be incredible. Like the Navy, the everything. You know, the arsenal of the International. That's what we're trying to create over here. And boy, if you zoom out, it really doesn't look good. God, that would be so hard. That would be an interesting challenge to do. Beat the Reichspakt, and we also got to invade the United States. But we're going to invade the United States with Japan. So we're going to do that, you know, to show that I could do that already. Alright. The Gauss plan. We need the planning committee. Alright, 10 political power away from the tank designer. Yeah, so we're not going to finish this all the way up. But it's that I want to get the designer in a couple minutes here, and then we'll call it a day. Damn, this looks bad. Hey, we can do some Spirit Academy. Bold attack, I think. Military leader. Trickster Commando. What is Tukhachevsky already getting? Trickster, he's at 7%. Trickster. Better reconnaissance. If the CSA would join the international. That's true, they might not. That'd be mean. That would suck if they didn't. If they didn't, I mean, that's like the neutral way, right? Okay, so America's not fighting us, but they're not hurting us. So like that's the worst case scenario if they stay out of the war, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They went Monroe Doctrine. Yeah, that's one of their part of their tree over here, because they can do good syndicalist soldier. They could free the New World, which like that's not really going to go anywhere. I mean, they'll eventually attack the Entente. I think that they can end up. They also have a weird option where like they could attack the Entente, but they don't attack the Reichspakt. So you're sort of helping the Third International, but not directly. So you know, there's degrees to it. But if the worst case scenario with CSA is that they just stay out, okay, that's sure better than all the industrial might being in the hands of Huey Long, you know, joining the Reichspakt and him and Patton start kicking ass everywhere.
That's a problem. Still kind of mad about that. Yeah. A moment in a game I will never forget is when, ooh, do I want to send somebody to Hungary? I might do this just to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I will. Okay, these ones I'm just going to send. I know Hungary will lose, but I just want to get some army experience, so we'll send some people over there. Sending an attaché. Oh god, I'm so tempted. Don't tempt me, don't tempt me. Focus on the tank design, focus on the tank design. There's so many other things we have to do. Spain is not that important. I'm not sending an attaché. Maybe if I was trying to do this tank thing also. We're so screwed up here. It's crazy how screwed we are. I'm probably gonna... Oh my gosh. Right here. Gotta get to New York City. Okay, maintenance companies are done. That's nice. 45 days. 65 days. This is gonna be tight. Wait, this is 79.3% finished technically. This is 73.3, but because of the ahead of time, this one on the left will still finish first. Oh yeah, I've been behind on doing this. Let's get back to basics. You once had a game where Hungary won. I mean, wouldn't that be good? Because I'm trying to weaken the Danubian Federation. You didn't like it? The point of it is just to delay and stall Austria more, hurt them more. That's the premise of why I'm doing this. Oh, exactly. Oh, that was 1,500. No, 1,590 days to go on the plan. And, oh, look what happened. They did a naval invasion at Nan Trong. Exactly what I said would happen. Fucking AI, man. And I'm the only one sending volunteers, aren't I? Yeah, nobody else in the Third International is going to help. Where are you at, France? Where are you at, Britain? That would make it too easy for Indochina, I guess. Good, I relish the challenge. I relish it. Look out for that Indochina campaign one day. Keep a fucking eye out. All right. It's like, you're telling me he was been drinking in the morning? How can you tell? Besides that, he told you. All right, we did it. So the Ural Wagensvod design company is going to be applied, which is going to, that immediately gave us a nice buff to the research. So now in 2 months, so it all averaged out to about August. We ended up gaining, what, 2 weeks on it? Sort of, like, but we're going to have it a nice amount of time ahead of time. And, yeah, those months matter, I think. We'd be 2 years away from this at the moment, but we're going to we'll eventually get a research buff. What we might do too, depending on like how long it takes for us to get through our focus tree, if by the time we're getting down here, it's kind of like not really worth it to apply it to the 40. What I'll do is research the 40 before I take terrestrial dreadnoughts. So then we can, although we can just do a leapfrog thing, so it doesn't really matter, just do them both here. But I also want to, if possible, get this stuff applied. But basically jump, we might be able to do something where we jump directly from the 1938 to the 1943. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. All right, how's it going out here? Attack. Attack, please. Oh, yeah, I don't have anybody assigned here. I probably should. Let's do Zukov. And, I don't know. Yeah, Yegorov. Just, keep grinding up that XP. Because the more XP I have to apply to my tanks, the better. And then, when it comes time for the 43, I'm hopefully going to have, from the carrying the whole Eastern Front, I'm going to have a huge
500 stack army XP to drop right on the fucking tanks. We're not taking Albany. Ooh, and now our Spaniards have been surrounded. Actually, he's fine. He's got water and food. The air conditioner's on. He's fine. It's sitting in the car. Right. Loving this. Ooh, seize these gaps, please. West of Cuenca. Please, allies. Please, take care of that. There's like actually nobody out here. They don't even... Oh, here one comes. Alright, that's fine. Do that, and then, so, once you're done attacking. We might actually get some little mountain-on-mountain combat happening here. 58% of the way on that advisor. What a fucking disaster. This is... oh, shit, man. Federalists looking strongest I've seen him in a bit. Gotta push for Boston. Why the hell did I need upstate New York for? Should have went along the coast with the tanks. Alright, yeah. I'm getting sucked in. And, yeah. So we're gonna stop it here. I may stream later today, no promises. But I should, stream tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to say what time. If I stream later today, I will. Could be afternoon, could be evening. Like I said, it could be tomorrow. But I think we've gotten quite a... we're halfway back to where we were. Second American Civil War is looking rougher. But we'll see what we can do about that. And that's just the CSA. I think I always perhaps panic a bit much with the CSA, although this is one of the worst. I've probably seen worse scenarios than one as the CSA, helping them out, but I can't think of them right now. But if we can get New England, it's when you're getting that CSA victory, it's just all about when that pivot point happens where you stop retreating, you start advancing, you get more factories. And then there's the second wall you have to break through with when the deal with the devil happens. But these are obstacles. We'll take them on one at a time. And yeah, I'm not gonna be bleak about it. And the economy. All right. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and maybe I'll see you later. Bye bye.